I go for the first ride. I know it's still pink, but that'll be fixed soon. First ride on the e-bike. After just a quick couple of miles on my first ride, I was lucky enough to actually get a flat. Really couldn't believe my bad luck. But that was okay because I'd been planning on putting on different tires anyways, so I just was going to do it a little bit sooner than expected. What are the odds of that? First ride, I get a twig straight through my brand new tire. That's crazy. What are the odds of that? Well, it's pretty easy to do. Try to find the hole in the... I got a new tube anyways, but... Yeah. The worst part was I had to walk this big pig like 2 miles with a flat tire. Okay, so just waiting for the new tires to come. And I got all the pink off. Got carbon fiber, replaced all the pink graphics. Graphics all covered. Graphics all covered. So she's ready to go. Color is, the pink is gone. And the carbon fiber and gray, which is really what I wanted, is now here. And I'm just waiting for 2 graphics to cover the pink Kepler. And I custom made those online on my vinyl online shop. So it's gonna look really tough once it's done. Just waiting for the tires and that'll be it. Tires should be here. They're still gonna take a couple of days. Got a much better price on them on eBay. Amazon was quite high. If I recall, $114 for two Speedsters, and that's the 120. I think it's 120 TPI. It's the one I wanted. The one on Amazon was the lower TPI rating, which I wasn't really sure of, but I got the higher rating. I think it says I think it's called silica on the rating. So, anyways, she's all ready to go. Just waiting for those tires. Got 30.4 millimeter on the Ariel Rider Kepler. You just slide that sleeve in, and then the zoom 27.2 suspension seat post slides right in perfect. Got the new grips on, changed it to a throttle, thumb throttle, and got my iPhone set up on here. So that clips on just like that. That's the mouse intralock, and you got to have the mouse case to match it. But I basically put it on like this, and I use it just for my stats on my phone. And I also play my music too. So I got everything set up here with the new grips. Everything's adjusted. I lowered this just a little bit. I had it a little too high. And I got one mirror on right now. And I'm liking just the one mirror. I bought 2, but those are the Hafni mirrors. I think it says somewhere on them. Yeah. Hafni. There's where I got this adjusted to. down a little bit. I had it pretty straight before, and it's pretty darn tall. So we'll see how it is once I get the tires back on. So it's the Ariel Rider Kepler, and this thing's a beast. It is got some power too. It's 52 volt, 20 amp hour, but that 52 volt, and it's got a beefed up motor. It's custom made. It's a Bafang motor, but it's custom made for Ariel Rider. I believe it's 1800 watt max output. Tons of power. 38 miles an hour pretty much is what it'll do flat out. And yeah, I wasn't a big fan of the twist throttle. I like the thumb throttle better, so Ariel Rider sent me that. But you can get them on Amazon cheaper. All right, that'll do it for now. New tires finally arrived. Got the V tire Speedster. It's the 120 TPI. It's got the silica compound. 26 by 3.5. I'm going to use the original size tubes, which are the 26 by 4. Should work fine. And I'm also going to be adding some slime in each tube. Probably do about 4 ounces. They say 4 ounces for a bicycle, but I'm not sure if that's for these big fat tires. Probably need more for a fat tire, but this is going to be more of a preventative. So I think I'm just going to do about 4 ounces in each tire. And so I'm going to finally get these mounted up. Been waiting for them. Got the bike almost totally ready to go here to drop the tires on. All right, let's get after it. After you get the slime in, make sure you spin the tire around a bunch of times. If you don't spin that tire, all that slime is just going to go right in the bottom. It's just going to sit there. So you want to get it so it's all around equally the inside of that tube. Now it's interesting, if you watch this, it will still stop at the same point of when I originally poured in the slime. I did it right about here at about 9 or 10 o'clock. So watch what happens. See, there's gets up to about 9 or 10 o'clock, and then it goes back. And it stops there. So I think there's a little bit extra down there. So what I'll do is I'll leave it set right about, actually you can kind of see it wanting to go that way. All right, now let's get that back one on. Okay, I got her all done. Got the new Speedster tires on. Original stock tubes. Got the green slime in them this time. All the fenders removed. The rear rack removed. Got all the pink off. Got a couple new graphics I made up online. Put on my carbon fiber. Pink is gone. All right, so these seat rails here, they're about 45 millimeters center to center. And the original rails look to be about 43 center to center. All right, so this is from the Zoom suspension seat post. This is the clamp that goes on the bottom. see how it fits the factory seat perfect. And as I was saying before, guys have said that these are spread a little wider. So there's the difference. So it's not much, it's about 3 millimeters. Clamp down on this a little bit and see if I can get that spread to come down a little bit, and then I'll be able to fit this on. It's really not that big a deal, but it is slightly wider. I noticed that the distance on the real cheap light bracket that I bought, this plastic bracket that I got on Amazon, it has kind of some leeway, so it looks like it'll go anywhere from, say, 42-ish, even down to around 41 center to center on the rails, all the way up to, say, 46, which is what this is, 46-ish. You can kind of see they're not just round, they're kind of oval, so they're a little bit wider. They're not just round like that. So anyways, so that should work fine. But yeah, I'm gonna clamp down on that a little bit. You can see the seat's definitely wider than the factory seat. All right, so I ended up just putting it in a vise, and I'm just putting a little pressure on it to bring those a little closer together, and then I'm going to clamp on the seat post. Okay, so I was able to get it down to 42 millimeters easily, which is exactly what these are. Center to center for the Zoom suspension seat post. These are very popular on Amazon. So to make the Cloud9 seat rails the right width, all I did was just put it in the vise, crank it down a couple of turns. Very, very, very simple. And now everything should fit. All right, let's bolt it up. Okay, no problem. Got the distance perfect. Got the suspension seat post by Zoom on the iCloud, or I should say Cloud9, not iCloud. No problem at all. It does give you some leeway to slide the seat forward or back, however you want it. I'm gonna leave myself a little bit of room because I'm gonna put my light on there, same way as I had it before, and it should work out fine. So that just clamps on like that. And I could put it there, but you can see it's touching the springs there. So I think I might move it right back to there, and then that'll give me more room for the actual seat to go forward or back too. So no problem getting the Cloud9 on there. Okay, so I got it all set up. Got the new Cloud9, and I got the Ariel Rider factory taillight mounted, no problem. And I just got to hook up the wire once I get it on. So that's what it looks like with the Zoom suspension post. And all right, let's get it mounted on the bike now. All right, here we go. Got the new Cloud9 all mounted up, the Zoom suspension post, and turn signals. Got the factory Ariel Rider light, pretty cool stuff. Even got some brake lights. And of course it's got running lights. So pretty cool. I'll mount it up pretty good. I just got to put a zip tie on there and she'll be all set. Definitely is wider and softer than the factory seat. Should be much better for longer rides. We'll do some videoing on my first ride out with this setup. All right. Well, that's how it turned out so far, guys. It's turning out how I envisioned it. This is why I really wanted that color. Didn't really want the pink, but I knew I could finish it off with some graphics. So it's turning out the way I wanted it, and the ride is amazing. And on the next video, I'm gonna actually have some ride footage to show you guys how great this bike is. It's a rocket, it's a beast. Just loving it. So thanks for sticking with me, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.